accept the things that I cannot change, and to, change the things that I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. And so we have to ourselves accept things that we cannot change. Accept that to a certain degree. Don't think you can't do anything, but really ask yourself, well, what can I do? And as a problem-solving human being, you're going to come up with ideas and then begin doing what you can do. Maybe right now you're not in the ideal training situation. Do what you can do, right? Maybe you don't have a certain bag or certain gloves or certain equipment. Do what you can do, just like I did. Do what you can do, and the universe and God will do what that can do, right? And open doors where maybe you can't open doors. And it's a miraculous process, building a belief. It's truly a miraculous process. And so by building it all along the way, and sometimes it's that instant click of the switch, and you just got to get that conviction in your heart that it is possible. And so by believing in all possibilities, and the other thing, find other people who've done what you want to do. Some people have come from farther places than that and went farther than that. Okay? So you have to do whatever you can do to strengthen and build and grow that belief in the possibility of your dream. And when you do that, you will win the championships that you're training for. You will go to places maybe you never even thought that you could go. Maybe you will accomplish things that you never even thought possible until you built that belief that it was possible. So you have to build the belief. You have to visualize. When you're going to sleep, visualize your dream. When you're waking up, visualize your dream. But then during the day, during the waking hours, take the steps, take the actions necessary to build that fire, to build that belief, not only in yourself, but as you begin to build and you begin to shine, other people then come into the picture magnetically, and they begin to help you foster this journey, foster this dream. The belief in this possibility just continues to grow and expand. And that's what allowed me to go from that wheelchair, go from that hospital bed, to 4 years later representing the United States of America at the World CISM Championships with the best fighters in the world. And I didn't win. I wish I could tell you I won. I wish I could tell you I went on to become a gold medal Olympic boxer, world champion. I didn't. It didn't stop me though. I went that far. The injury was so much, the trauma to the leg from all the training to make that comeback. I ended up having surgery on my leg. It was catching bone on bone. It was very excruciating to continue training. So I had the surgery. And at that point, I was a newlywed. My father had died a month before. And then my wife came out with me to Colorado Springs. And she was homesick. It was her first time away from home. And based on all of these things, I chose to go ahead and retire. I was still in my prime. And when I came home, before I left, I actually talked to Coach Bashir, and I said, Coach, I already miss boxing. And I've only been out so long. I had the surgery. I actually had surgery on my nose. I had severely deviated septums. But he said, maybe it's your call to coaching. And so he planted that seed. And I came home and I met some kids and I started coaching. And one of the kids was Joe Perez. And Joe actually now lives and trains in San Diego with Coach Bashir. And he was the first kid that I started coaching. Him and my little brother-in-law, Kyle. But he planted that seed, and look, that seed came back to him as a young sapling, right? A young fighter, but a very well-trained fighter. And so now I found my passion for boxing and helping use the lessons, the life lessons, and also the technical. I love the technical side of boxing. I love the strategy. I love all of that. And I get to share that with fighters like you. And that fulfills me. And what fulfills me most is seeing you use it to go after your dreams, to build your dreams, to accomplish your goals, to win the titles and championships you want to win, and experience things that maybe you couldn't have otherwise. I know I wouldn't have got to see parts of the world that I've been able to see if it wasn't for boxing, if it wasn't for the belief in that little flame that I could make a comeback. I wouldn't have got to see a lot of things that I've gotten to see. And so you have to believe in the possibility of your greatest dream. And when you do, it becomes possible. It truly becomes possible. And I love that right now I'm looking at you and I'm on your journey with you. And I truly, truly am in your corner. And I want to see you succeed. And I'm here for you. And throughout this entire program, I'm going to give you the best wisdom that I've learned throughout this career. At this point, 39 years boxing at a world-class level as a trainer and also as a fighter. And I'm going to give it to you, and I'm still learning. I fail when I quit learning. That's when I fail you as a coach, as a trainer. That's when I fail, when I stop learning. And so I will never let that happen. And I just want you to know I'm in your corner, but you have to build your belief. And however small it is, you got to keep building it. Take the actions, visualize it. You have to see it into existence. And when you do, share a picture with me.